I propose the question that the Senate do now adjourn. Senator Williams.
Thank you, Mr Deputy President. I rise tonight to speak about a particular journalist who, in my opinion, is very fearless. I know on this side of the chamber some of my colleagues have copped some flack from her, probably those on the other side as well. But I refer to my friend Adele Ferguson. And Mr Deputy President, let me tell you a bit of history about Adele Ferguson. She started at the Adelaide Advertiser under the very capable eyes of one Piers Ackerman. And then she became senior business commentator at the Business Review weekly magazine. Adele was also a columnist and business writer with The Australian and is now a senior business writer and columnist for the Sydney Morning Herald and The Age. Mr Acting Deputy President, Adele Ferguson is fearless. I've seen the work she has done, I've seen the people she's taken on, I've seen the people who have been knocked down, cheated, robbed, and she has highlighted in her many, many reports. Let me talk about one. Her fearless writing articles on the CBA financial planning scandal after meetings with whistleblower Jeff Morris. And of course, with that stalling of the actions for 16 months on ASIC, that then led to the Senate inquiry, backed by all sides here in this chamber, of the inquiry into ASIC. And that led to some 600,000 Australians, as I said previously in a speech today on the PJC committee report, being written to see if they'd been basically dudded. One journalist, now 600,000 Australians being written to. Mr Acting Deputy President, through many tremendously courageous reports and research by Adele Ferguson and the hard work she's done, hopefully many Australians will be treated much better in the future and compensated for wrongdoings. And I can assure you there are still many that must come forward before various committees because we have not heard the whole story as yet. Adele Ferguson then went and did a combined TV program with Four Corners, with Fairfax and ABC doing that report. It was a tremendous honour, the last day of sitting last year, that I actually went to the Walkley Awards, along with Senator Dastiari, to sit at Adele Ferguson's table, where prior to that she'd won the Kennedy Awards back in 2013, and then in 2014 took out the Gold Kennedy Award. In 2013 she'd taken out a Walkley Award for Business Report, and in this year took out the Gold Walkley Award, the highest honour in any media awards in Australia. Adele has won many awards. Probably has to extend her house to fit the trophies in for the great work she has done. She's become a very good friend of mine, someone I trust totally, in confidence, to do her job. I think between us we've achieved a lot for the Australian people. And can I say that some of the other awards, including Walkley's and the Kennedy Awards, are Quill Awards over several years. Long weekend in January, Mr Acting Deputy President, they threw a surprise birthday for me. I had no idea it was on. You know, that's what happens when you turn 60. Your children, your wife, your staff all get together and plan a surprise. When I came home from Mass, 7 o'clock on a Saturday night, I wonder what all these cars were doing at home. And can I say it was an honour to have Adele Ferguson and her great husband Christian to travel from Melbourne to Inverell to be part of that surprise. Can I say, Adele Ferguson, I salute you for your wonderful work. I think it's downhill from now on, because when you're the Kennedy Award winner and the Walkley Award winner, you're at the peak, you're at the top of Mount Everest with the awards. You've earned them, you've deserved them. We honour you for the great work you have done, and I hope you remain there, because you are tenacious, you are courageous, you've taken on crooks, you've received writs, you are fearless, you are bulletproof, and the great work you've done is bringing justice to many Australians. We know we cop a bit of flack on this side from journalists. Sometimes we deserve it, sometimes we don't. I've had a few words with a few journalists who've got it wrong, and they've apologised for it. But to Adele Ferguson, I make this 5-minute speech in honour of you, for the wonderful work you've done for the Australian people, and I'm sure there'll be many, many years of good journalism come from you, from your fearless hard work. Thank you, Mr Acting Deputy President.
Thank you, Senator Williams. Senator O'Neill.
Can I just take the opportunity at the commencement of my speech to endorse Senator Williams' words? I have the privilege now of knowing two female Walkley Award winners, Joanne McCarthy from the Central Coast and Adele Ferguson, two very brave Australian women who have done outstanding work in service of the nation.